Hey, everybody. It's 10:09 on this beautiful Thursday morning, August 17th. And it is time for our mindful moment. I was not here at 8:30 live like I have been in the past. I was at an event that happens on the third. Is it the third Thursday? Yes, the third Thursday of each month is an event with the Tucson Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Commerce, a breakfast that I attend. Anyway, that's where I was this morning. And so, who am I? Do you want to know who I am? Well, this is who I am. I'm Dr. Jonathan Zenz. I'm the spiritual director here at Unity of Tucson. And this mindful moment is the opportunity that we take each weekday, usually at 8:30 or around that time, or whenever I decide to go live, to impress upon ourselves a little bit of spiritual concept ideas and to engage in some spiritual practice together through affirmative prayer. And what I have found in my life is that engaging spiritual practice on a consistent and regular basis has enhanced the quality of my life. So that's why I choose to do it in this fashion and invite you into this construct with me. Yes, so that's what the mindful moment is. How are you today? What's been going on for you today? Whether you're watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment and let me know that you are here. I see that so here's what happens. I'm going to show you. If you're on the private group, the Unity of Tucson Family Time private group, what I see when it comes up is it just says Facebook user. I don't know who this is, but you're saying good morning, and I'm grateful that you're here to say good morning. And yeah, I do want to offer this reminder, which is to say, you are love. You are light. You are life. You are magnificent. And I'm grateful that you shine your light and share your magnificence. Speaking of sharing our magnificence and shining our light, that's one of the things that I love about this monthly event with the Tucson Gay and Lesbian Chamber, which we call the Gamer. The Gamer, right? Get it? It's the gay chamber. And it is a group of individuals who come together, obviously for business purposes, to help promote and support businesses. But in this case, they are supporting businesses that are actively inclusive. And it's a great way to shine light. And as I was sitting there today thinking about the manner in which we approach this thing called life, I actually had this thought. Last Sunday, I talked about the things which I am intolerant of. Talked a bit about it, I think, on the Monday mindful moment. Things that I'm intolerant of are, constructs of homelessness, of poverty, of, discrimination. Those are things I'm intolerant of. And I think it's okay to step forth and say, here's what I will not tolerate in my life. And at the same time, the word tolerate has a bit of a challenging idea behind it, because I, as my authentic self, am not looking to be tolerated. I'm looking to be included. I'm looking to be included without my identity becoming an issue for that inclusion. So it's an interesting thing that I started going through my mind today. I'm like, am I looking to be tolerated, or am I looking to be included? And when is intolerance appropriate? And I do think that intolerance is appropriate when it comes to discrimination. I think intolerance is appropriate when it comes to homelessness. I think intolerance is appropriate when we collectively as a society have structures that still hold people back. And one of the things that I try to do actively in my life, and it's not for everybody, but I would encourage you to consider this. In what ways can you support? I'm not saying we should all go out there and do all of the things, but there might be one thing you can do today that would help someone. I think as a spiritual community, that is an important point of view, that we can understand that none of us are in this together. I mean, none of us are in this alone. That's what I meant to say. That was a slip of the tongue that was not intended. I hope you're laughing. That we can come together and we can celebrate each other and we can support each other. I am all for inclusion and I'm all for intolerance of things that are contrary to a quality life. So the spiritual idea behind that is that, this is the month where we are wholeness, where we are celebrating wholeness. We're celebrating the concept of wholeness here at Unity of Tucson. Wholeness meaning that we're a unified, singular idea. We call that idea God. We call the principle of creation God. And we're all part of it. We can't be separate from it. For wholeness is a construct of the infinite, and the infinite cannot be segregated into parts, otherwise it would be finite. Now, it expresses in ways that seem segregated. See, that's the difference. It expresses in ways that seem segregated, but not separated. The core of our beingness is not separate. And so, for me, that's the great equalizer. It helps me to look upon everyone whom I encounter as equal and be open and willing to be inclusive. That's a spiritual idea that works for me. How about for you? You get to decide. You get to decide. I'm not here to tell you what to think. I said that to a couple of people this morning. I said, at Unity, it is not my job to tell you what to think. Your job is to figure out what it is you do think and to make determinations about how that's working in your life. Is it constructive or is it destructive? Those are some ways of understanding what it is you think. So there we are. So today's prayer, I would like a prayer to be welcoming and inclusive and let go of those things in mind that are not supportive of the quality of life. So if it's safe and comfortable for you to close your eyes and join me in this, I am delighted to share this time with you. Let's just relax right where we are. Settling into an easeful frame of mind, an easeful state of being. I choose to close my eyes to find myself fully immersed in the present moment with a focused awareness on the inner life, the inner consciousness. For I know that the inner is acting upon itself to create the outer expression. And so all that is in the outer expression, the world of form, is the result of an inner idea, an inner energy, an inner construct. It is the result of consciousness knowing itself and expressing from that point of view. For there is only one power, there is only one presence, there is only one light, there is only one life, there is wholeness, integral wholeness, and nothing else. And this is who and what we are. This is our core identity. We are the light. We are the life. We are the magnificence. We are love unfolding. There can be no separation from the infinite, so I trust and know that this is our identity. For we cannot be separate. We cannot be separate. We cannot be separate. And I recognize the infinite wholeness that connects all expression. For at our core, we are one. And so trusting this, I know that this frame of mind, this understanding welcomes inclusion. It welcomes the construct of belonging. It welcomes the I am that I am to express fully, uniquely as each and every one of us. And it is an invitation to me to let go of those things that do not allow a quality experience of life. I am willing in this moment to let go of that which is not supportive of the highest and best, most magnificent expression. I am willing to let go. I'm willing to let go. And I do so relaxed in this moment, easeful and relaxed, with gratitude overflowing. I allow gratitude to well up and overflow from within, that feeling, that physiological sensation, that warmth wells up within me now. And I know and recognize it and call it gratitude. And from this grateful state of mind, I trust my word spoken is done. All is well. Life is good and we are good in it. I let it be as I relax, release, trust, and know. This is the truth for me. I release and affirm it by saying, and so it is. Amen. So it is. There we are. So yeah, I will say, I'm going to show you the back of my shirt. It says, come as you are. Just all I want any of us ever to do, to join together as the brotherhood and sisterhood, the siblinghood, the livelihood of expression. Yes. That's it. All right. I'm going to go. I got stuff to do today. I'm so grateful that we've spent some time together, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. I will be back. I do plan on being here at 8:30 tomorrow. And sometimes things come up too, but it is my decision to be with you every single weekday, right here for the mindful moment, whether you're watching live on Facebook or on YouTube, or you're watching on the archive on Facebook or on YouTube. Always feel free to reach out and say hi. Oh, I'll show you. You can always send me an email. revjonathan@unitytucson.com is how you can reach me. That's it. All right. Peace and blessings to you all. I'll talk to you soon.